Save urgent save Celtic fan, check it out. This bomb that just dropped. Taking everyone by surprise, Celtic have. Lil Abada playing for Celtic in his place, he loved it more than he expected. I will clarify what is happening in Parque Celta now. I just asked this. If you don't want to miss any updates from Celtic, yes, write to the channel, leave your like, share videos with your friends. It's fitting that Callum McGregor marked his 450th appearance in a Celtic shirt with 3 points, and that's exactly what happened as the Hoops battled to a 1-0 home victory over Ross County. Alistair Johnston's first-minute goal was the difference in what turned out to be a challenging afternoon at Celtic Park, as the Hoops missed 2 penalties and the visitors also put pressure on Joe Hart's late goal. However, 3 points was the objective, and 3 points was what the team achieved, which was the most important factor for the captain when reflecting on the result. Speaking after the game, McGregor said, "It's a good result, first of all, getting the 3 points. We can make the game more comfortable with the chances we created, and obviously with the penalty situation we can kill the game 2-0 there. After that, we still have some chances that, on another day, we can make the game more comfortable. Credit to the players, we stuck together, and Ross County will always bounce back, and we had to step up in difficult times, but we did well, and 3 points is always a good result. Joe Hart makes a great save and the defense does well when defending the area. There's no shame in that, of course. We want to be comfortable and take advantage of opportunities, but we can also do the other side of the game, which is important." Alistair Johnston's first goal of the campaign made the difference in the end as Celts returned to the championship after the winter break with a victory. It wasn't the prettiest of strikes from the Canadian, as his shot took a deflection to go past the Ross County goalkeeper, but according to the right-back it's still one of the best goals among the few he scored in his career. The goal was important, but as a defender his focus became the clean sheet, and he was happy with the defensive performance. Johnston said, "I'm not sure I scored better because none of them were great. It's nice to get on the scoreboard so early and end up being the game winner, which is always good. The most important thing is to keep the score clean, and Cameron Carter-Vickers coming back and showing his level. Mike Norak, I was released and it wasn't easy to get into the last 30 minutes, and it was a very good defensive effort at the end. Keeping a clean sheet is not easy, and we had to defend those moments, especially at the end, and I think we did it." And on the day his captain won his 450th cap, Johnston had some complimentary words for Callum McGregor. He added, "I've only been here a year, and when I arrived I heard what he meant to the club. He's truly a living legend here, and I see how he works day in and day out. He works hard every day and is the one who leads on the training pitch, in the locker room and on the field. I don't want people to take that for granted, because 450 games for a club like this with these standards is unbelievable."
Callum, can I get your reaction to this afternoon's match?
Yeah, good result first and foremost. You get the 3 points is always a good result. I think we can make the game a little bit more comfortable, with the chances that we create. Obviously the sort of penalty situation, we can kill the game at 2-0 there, and then obviously after that we're still getting another couple of chances where, like I said, another day you can make the game more comfortable for yourself. But credit to the players, they stuck together. They're always going to have a rally up at the end. Joe makes a good save, so that's part of football as well. You got to dig out the kind of difficult moments, but we did that well, and like I said, 3 points at home is always a good result.
I was going to ask about that, big performances, and we don't always expect that when we're at home here, but towards the end of the game we stood up well to the fans getting a little bit anxious towards the last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, listen, we know they're anxious for the result. Everyone's the same. We want to win games, comfortably, but sometimes it's not always possible. So like I say, we can on another day make the game a lot more comfortable for ourselves. But credit to Ross County, they stuck in there, and like I say, they're always going to have a rally at the end. No matter where you're playing, home or away, you're going to face chances sometimes, and your goalkeeper comes up with a big save, and the boys defended well in the moments where you have to defend the box well. So listen, there's no shame in that at all. Like I say, of course we want to be comfortable, we want to stick our chances away, but we can do the other side of the game as well, which is important.
And Alistair, you won us the game today, your first goal this season. I know you will have scored better, but it's certainly a very important one.
I'm honestly not sure I've scored better, because none of them have been great, the couple that I've scored. But yeah, no, it's nice obviously to get on the score sheet that early as well, and it ended up being the game winner, which is always nice. But no, for me it was most important that we kept the clean sheet there, and again, happy with guys like Berna stepping in, playing 90 minutes for the first time in ages it felt like, and he held in there, did his own, and of course Cam coming back, showing what the kind of level he has. And then also Mike getting thrown in there. It's not easy coming in just for the last 30 minutes. So I think that was a really good defensive effort in the end, as Cal kind of touched on, keeping a clean sheet against any team here. It's not easy in this league. Again, we had to really kind of defend those moments, especially at the end, and I think we did a good job of that. So, of course, happy to get on the score sheet, but most important was, getting the 3 points, and of course, the clean sheet as a defender is always a bonus.
And in days like today, your captain is a most important player on the pitch. It was his 450th appearance. Can I have your reflections on your experience of playing with Callum since you've been here at the club?
Yeah, look, I've only been here for just over a calendar year now, and I've heard, when I came in, kind of what he really meant to the club, but it was really difficult for, I think, people to, truly say, how big it was, what a testament to just the player he is, to, he really is just a living legend here. And that's what people told me when I came into the club. And, now I've got to see how he works day in, day out. And again, that's what the fans don't get to see. They just get to see how he shows up every weekend, works his socks off every single day. But that's what I mean, every single day he's out there on the training pitch. He's the one that's leading it in the change room, off the pitch, on the pitch. So no, he really is a living legend, and I don't want people to take it for granted, because 450 appearances for, again, a club like this, with these kind of standards, with this much pressure, even just for me being here 12 months, I can feel the mental, toll it's taken on me. So I can only imagine doing it for, decade plus. So 450 appearances, unbelievable. Long let it continue. There'll be many, many more. And I think that there's probably many more of these to come as well. So, man of the match, here you go, mate.
Absolutely, well done. Our Daffabet player of the match. Well done, guys.
Cheers.